everyone. We are joined with Houston Dash head coach Sam Laity. Please use the raise hand function to ask a question if you would like to ask one, and we will get to you shortly. Theo, go for it.
Hey Sam, just off the bat, how are you feeling about the result?
Yeah, I'm delighted actually. Yeah, delighted. Little bit disappointed with disallowed goal, which by all accounts from various sources have said that the goal should have been allowed because she dropped it. So a bit disappointed for that. But, you know, considering the week we've had, the game on Tuesday, internationals, the injuries we've had, a point here was we came for three in full transparency, and we felt that in playing a 3-5-2, we were going to play a system that was going to hurt them. We weren't going to come here and sit off and let them gain momentum. And I think we did a good job, considering we had, you know, about 45 minutes in a training session to look at the options in a 3-5-2. So ecstatic to come here, which is a very difficult place, and come away with a point.
I don't want to get too in the weeds on the ref decision, but did you get any communication on whether or not in real time if there was going to be maybe a VAR check on that or anything like that?
No, I didn't. No, and I'm surprised that there wasn't a VAR check, and I'm sure there's a reason for that.
On the game and the positives though, can you tell me about how you felt about your team's response to going down a goal early?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I thought we started off a little bit slow. I thought we were passive. You know, I think sometimes when you change shape, Theo, the players, it can be about the structure and the philosophy, or the how we want to defend and attack. And we forgot about what's important in this league, which was winning first and second ball. So when we got into a better position for that, and then we started to take advantage of our wing backs on the switch, which was, you know, part of the game plan. I think that we did we did a lot better job. So the reaction was brilliant. Outstanding goal from Sanchez, and unfortunate for her that I don't think that she didn't pick up an assist as well, because something, you know, world-class deliveries into the box that I think looking back on we could have done better.
On finishing, Deanna has maybe a header in the first half, which at her quality, the type of player she is, you maybe think she finishes that. Ebony had a few chances tonight. What did you make of the finishing overall?
Yeah, I mean, look, I would be more worried, Theo, if we weren't creating chances. The positions that Ebony was picking up today were something that we looked at in film in terms of, how we were going to create space for Ebony in that pocket. And I think we did a good job executing that at times. And look, it's still early season. I think, if we weren't creating those chances, Theo, I'd be a lot more worried. Look, we know that those goals are going to come. It's not a case of if, but when. So yeah, no problem at all, right? Yeah, we'd all want them to go in, right? But you can't score on every opportunity. I mean, even in the Premier League, right? You see opportunities get missed. But they will start to go in for sure. But creating the chances is the most important piece right now, because we know then, the quality will come over the course of the season.
Last one, I'm going to hand over to Jeff. In the 70th minute-ish, Havana and Courtney came on, and then you kind of called everybody over for a timeout and kind of looked at some structure again, and Maria came in to the middle, I guess, with Courtney going into the left wing-back position. Can you just kind of talk through those adjustments and what you saw in that moment? Yeah, well, we were fading, right? Soph came back from Canada and had a calf issue, and it was touch and go whether she could play. So she really dragged herself through it today. Joanne Anderson, same thing. It was touch and go if she was going to be able to start and play the game. And, we were really thin on the ground when you're looking at it from that perspective. So, when they started to fade, the game started to change. So we changed them, and then we also changed the system because we were getting a bit overloaded in the wide areas. I thought we did an okay job in the first half, but then around that 60th minute, we started to get overloaded. So we changed the shape, and I think we did with the exception of one chance that Weaver had right at the end, I think we did a really, really good job of adjusting, changing shape, and actually looking a little bit more dangerous in transition. Cheers. Thanks so much for your time, Sam. Congrats on the point. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thanks, Theo. Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Sam. Just a couple of questions, I guess. Just on Katie Lind, it wasn't on the availability report or anything. What's her status? Was that a tactical decision, or?
Well, no. I mean, she's come back from an ankle issue. She played. If you'd seen the game, she played 45 minutes against Mexico. So that was a good first step for her as part of her recovery. We'll see her on the field starting against Kansas City on Wednesday, and that'll be another part of a rehabilitation program. But yeah, I mean, look, just from a medical perspective, physical perspective, not in a position to start a game at this level in Portland just yet. So managing minutes, not ready to be there yet because of injury.
And just from a defensive perspective, I mean, you know, Portland is Portland. Sophia Smith is who she is among other talents. But how did you feel that looked defensively? I know you just talked about the system and the amount of time that you had within it, but just maybe even individual sort of 1v1 defending. Was that something maybe that you'd want to see improved or?
Yeah, I mean, look, so Sophia Smith is one of the best talents in world football at the moment. I mean, I played against her when she was a youth player, and she has the same attributes, and she's dynamic, but she's also very, very hungry, and she's highly talented, and she's got, you know, an incredible attitude and a hunger to go. And, you know, she is one of the best players I've seen for a long time with her back to goal. Her ability to turn a player under pressure from a long pass out of the air is something else. And I think, you know, we made a poor choice for their goal. We stepped out of a space that we shouldn't have to let her in that spot, and, you know, we're disappointed with that. But I think for the most part, I thought that we did a pretty good job against her. Yeah.
It sounds like you're happy with the point, or what's your feeling on that?
Happy, absolutely ecstatic. Yeah, and I'm not saying that we were outstanding by any means, but in this league, you know, you have to come to places like this and grind it out. We've gone to Chicago and taken 3, and we're disappointed we didn't score more. We've come to Portland and grind a result out, and at times we're disappointed maybe that, you know, we couldn't have taken more of it. And we are, you know, the week we've had the players coming back from international duty, and it's the same for everybody, right? Same for Portland. The fact we played a game on Tuesday, I'll be in your hand off if you said you're going to get a point before the game. Now, our expectation, to be clear, was that we would come here and get 3, and that we had created a structure and put players in positions that we felt were going to hurt Portland. And I think we did a really, really good job until about the 60th minute of preventing them from gaining momentum. Because, you know, when you come here, and I've probably played here 30 times now as a coach, you know, they start to gain momentum. And it can be formidable, especially with the fans on you know, pushing them behind. And the game plan was to come here and stop the fans from being part of the process of their success and getting in their face a little bit and disrupting their plan to come here and dominate. So I thought, you know, for the most part, of course, there were moments where we were exposed, and it's going to happen, right? There's a lot of talent on the field for both teams. But ecstatic with the point. Very proud of the players.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, thanks.